Okay, so this is the start of the second half, January 2nd, 2015, Under Armour game. Not sure what we do here, but the way this is aligned, it's probably going to be or supposed to be a dive. Let's see what happens. All right, this is a good example where when I was in the huddle, all right, let's get everyone back on the huddle. Okay, it's not there. When I was in the huddle, what I told the kids is if I call Luke or Ty or I think Patrick was over here, I don't know if it maybe it was Braden, not sure. It was an audible. So this was supposed to be a dive, but I saw 1, 2, 3, 4 kids here. I saw that Luke was probably going to be open, and Kelton made a really good read where Luke goes down the field, makes a nice pass, as you saw. Let's see if I can get, when he comes off the line, you can see there's nobody here, right? So we had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and I think there's 6 kid was over here. I saw that. I called Luke. He was wide open. Kelton made a perfect pass. Luke made a great catch and an even better run. So great job. What that also showed me is that everyone listened. Luke listened. The whole team listened as to what our play was going to be. So that was our first audible of the season, first or second. I think that was our second. Okay, so we're going to fast forward. And the reason I did that is I'm looking at the defense from behind the line, and if I see a play that we call, probably won't work based on where their kids are aligned, but I see another play that probably will work, I'll call that. Okay, this is the extra point. All right, here, Ty, I want to show you something. I don't know if they gave us the extra point on that or not. Doesn't look like they did. Let's rewind it here. All right, so this is looks like a fake double reverse. So Ty gets the ball. I want you to try to take it outside. They actually did a pretty nice job in pursuing, but once you cut it up, look, you got 1, 2, this kid's coming over, you're cutting right up into the defense, okay? So next time, just try to take that outside. And what happens is if you stretch them way out and then cut in, that's fine, but right now, you're cutting into the middle of the defense. Looked like they tackled you there, Ty, so it was a good hard run, but they said it was not a we didn't get the extra point. Anyways, good hustle on everyone's part. Again, what you're seeing here, parents, is that the same kids stayed on the field, and the reason being is that was only 2 plays. So that was a touchdown and then an extra point. So I just left everybody else on the field. This is, I think, where they score the touchdown, and it's really the only reason they scored is because we missed a whole bunch of flagpoles. I think it was on this particular drive. Okay, so let's see what happens. I like the fact that you guys are all set up as linebackers. All right, so he's going this way. Luke does a nice job of coming up. Dane does a nice job of coming up. Ty does a nice job of following the play. I think we ultimately just forced him out of bounds. Beckett does a nice job. Good pursuit here. Good angles by both Patrick and Kelton. So really good play. Gonna fast forward. Fast forward, fast forward. Okay, so it's pass. Kelton does a nice job coming up, almost intercepting it. Also want to show you something. I like the way Beckett came back. He saw that it was a pass. Saw that Luke is coming back, which is good. He's even at a linebacker. Kelton came, or not Kelton, Dane came in here. Dane, you should stay out here because if the quarterback really looked, look, your position is here. This guy was wide open. If the quarterback looked over here, very well could have got a completion. We saw that. Let's see who was that? Let me see. Stand corrected. So we actually did a really nice job. Dane was back. Luke was back. Patrick is out of the frame. He's safety. He's deeper than their deepest guy, so that worked out well. All around good defense. Dane, I didn't see you come. I didn't see you. You're out of the frame, so you did a nice job. So Dane was back. Everyone did a great job on that. Okay, so this is third down. I think this might be where they score. I don't know, but we'll see here in a second. Okay, so I want you guys to look at something, okay? Same thing here. Remember that first half? Look at the quarterback's eyes. Look who he's looking at right here. Look at him. He's kind of checking the defense out. He's probably going to have something to do with this play. So fake. Dane does a nice job. Double reverse. Yep, that's where they scored. Okay, let's see what happens. It's one. Okay, Dane does a nice job coming up. Beckett, don't over pursue because what happened is they ran a double reverse, so it came back this way. This is what we try to do. So you're caught all the way on this side of the field. Now he's coming back this way. Luke makes a nice recovery. Luke, instead of going for the outside flag, come across his body. So you come across the body, you're probably going to make contact with him, which is okay. But come across his body. Beckett does make a nice recovery coming back. Again, we're going for the outside flag. Look, if you or Luke were to go this way, it would have forced him in where you have Ty coming, you have Kelton coming, but he gets by us. So that's 3 missed flagpoles, another missed flagpole here, and they score. Okay? So, good play on their part. I think we had them bottled up. We had 3 opportunities for flagpoles, but we didn't make them. So that's what we practice for. Okay, so extra point. Fast forward. So we have Patrick at safety, Kelton at safety. Fast forward a little more. All right, let's see what happens. All right. When you guys, and this is where you'll learn, when you guys see, here's what they did. See the center? He just ran a little hook in the end zone. So if you guys see as linebackers that it's going to be a pass, drop straight back, right? All right, so it's a fake, it's a fake, it's a fake. Luke does a nice job dropping straight back. They miss it, so they miss the extra point. Just drop straight back. See what everyone else did. Patrick at safety. Kelton does a nice job. He's deeper. Did a really, really nice job there. Just we've got to make sure that we account for that center. Okay, so they got a touchdown. Didn't get the extra point. We're going to fast forward. Fast forward. All right. I think I know what this play is too. Very similar to the last one. All right. All right, so it's a dive to Dane. Nice hard run. Good hard run. Problem here is looks like the flag fell off. Okay, so I don't think they pulled it off. Maybe they did. Let's see. Yeah, kid made a nice flag pull. Okay. What that kind of play does, though, is every time we run a fake, they have to respect that play. So if we run a fake, our hope is that the defenders will collapse on whoever that fake is if it's a good one, which opens up the reverses. Okay, so it's second down. We'll fast forward, fast forward. You can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. They're all very, very close to the line. I think we could have, if we wanted to, scored probably an extra 3, 4 touchdowns. It was pretty easy just to pass over top of this this defense. All right, so looks like it might be a stack pass, which it is. Braden takes it outside. I didn't think he was out. Excellent play. Referee was there, though. I want to show you something. As soon as Braden gets it, he doesn't dance. He just goes, and he knows to go for the outside. Like the way he's holding the football. Guys, want you to see this outside arm. He protects it. He's not looking here. He's got 3 guys. He's going for the outside. I can't see whether he was out. I don't think he was, but the referee called it. Great play anyways. All right, so we've got third down. Fast forward a bit. Okay, this is another good example. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think this play was a play that I called for Patrick. I think we were faking the stack pass, and then Patrick, I think you'll see was wide open. Look at that. The fake, excellent fake. Look at that. I want you guys to see something. So it was a great fake, not just by Kelton, but also by Braden. I want you to see what Braden does. He pretends that he's caught the ball and he's running with it. Watch, everyone comes over. Look at that. And he's wide open. So Kelton, I think you know what we're going to say, right? Something like that. You've got all the time in the world. Just lay it up there, right? Lay it up there. Great play. That was something where I saw on the defense where they were playing way too close to the line, and we just improvised with a play. So that'll that will score touchdowns against other teams. Okay, so fast forward, fast forward. Okay, like it that you guys are ready. Okay, look at this. Exactly what we're trying to do. Where he went one way, came back. Beckett took an outside approach. Luke did. Forced him in. And we had everybody there pulling flags. So really, really nice job. I think one great thing about our team also is we're very good sports. I think you see some kids on this team and some of the other teams that really aren't, which is something that their coach and parents, frankly, have to work on. But we've got a really good group of kids. Okay, so our corners are set up. Let's see what happens. Handoff, and it's reversed back this way. Beckett does a nice, well, they did a nice job tackling themselves. But I want to show you something. I want to show you something that Beckett did well. So it's a handoff. These guys are coming in. Beckett stays back enough where he takes an outside approach, cuts him in. Look, everyone's sitting there ready to go. So great play by Beckett. Nice tackle on their part. Fast forward, fast forward. Okay, so we've got a fake, a pass, interception by Kelton, and this guy tackled, and that really should have been a clear path call where they should have given Kelton a touchdown on it. But let's rewind. Let's learn. Braden and Kelton are the safeties. They don't bite on the fake, which is great. Look at this. You can't see our safeties because guess what? You've got 1, 2, 3. Our safeties are deeper than their deepest kids. We've got Dane coming back with his kid. Once the ball is thrown, you can see it here. Kelton makes a move and intercepts it. You can see Braden coming over. So great job. All right, so we took Kelton out. He made a good hard play, but got tackled, and we got the ball back. So that was the end of the third quarter. This is now the fourth quarter. Let's see what we do here. Okay, it's okay. What we're trying to do is that same exact play where we fake the stack pass, try to get Patrick a touchdown. They actually had pretty good coverage on that particular play. So now we have second down. We're going to fast forward. Okay, this is a stack pass to Patrick. We're going to remember this because if they're jumping that kind of pass, it leaves the two front guys wide open. They actually made a pretty good play on that. All right, fake stack pass. Good play by the defender. Good hustle by Braden. And they stopped us. Actually, this is 4th down. I think I know what we're going to do here. This is a running back option, pass option to Patrick. He does a really, really nice job here. All right, good play. What he did is he called, you were out of it, so he had stepped on the line. Second before would have been another touchdown. So great hustle by Patrick. And I want to show you something. Very unselfish and smart play by Patrick. He knows he's coming this way. And this is why this play works. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 kids trying to stop the run. Look at Braden's wide open. Nobody's paying attention to him back there. Good play. So great play, turnover on downs. Let's see, Paul. I think Paul's doing a little wave. Waving to the parents. Gotta get him enough. Let's see. There he is. Hey, Paul. Hey, Beck. Okay, so again, lined up perfectly on defense. Let's fast forward and see what happens. All right, some kind of handoff, reverse type of deal. Great job by Dane. Great also pursuit by Luke. They were kind of caught up in the middle of the field there. The offense was. Okay, so fast forward. All right, so we've got 2nd down, handoff. All right, let's see what happens again. In this case, it was Patrick. If you're playing corner, which you are, can't let him outside, okay? So you're taking a good approach, but take more of an angle. Force him to cut out. Really good pursuit here by Ty, by Luke. Dane is doing well. He's taking an angle. Nice try for the flagpole, but you just have to get outside. I think we force him out. So in the end, I think that was a really good play, Patrick, because you were able to force him out. What I would like to see, though, is just force him in. I mean, if you're able to get outside, go ahead and do it. That way, you're slowing the runner down. B, you're driving him into all your teammates. But you did force him out, so that was a good play. Let's fast forward here. Okay, so it's a handoff. Some type of running back pass. I like the fact that even if he did catch it, Luke was there, Dane was there, Ty was there, safeties are back as well. So you can see Kelton come up. So we'll fast forward. Turnover on downs. All right, let's see what happens. Let's see what we do. Okay. just simple reverse. Great play, good handoff. See what he does. Okay, this kid's pretty good. He took an outside approach. So what Kelton saw is if he tried to stretch it outside, he probably would have been caught. He saw an opening here. He cut it up and then took it out and then broke back inside and then again for the corner. So really good play. I like the way he reads the defense. That's what it's a matter of. Again, we're not running a whole lot of offensive plays simply because most of our scores are on the very first play. So extra point, I'm not quite sure. I don't really remember what we do here, but we're going to see here in a second. Okay, double reverse. All right, tie. I don't know if you remember, this is why we need to practice, 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 practice. Look how you're holding your hands, right? We spoke about this at the very beginning when you got there at practice. You've got to make a better basket because what happens, it hits your chest and it falls down to the ground. But I want to show you something. Oh, boy. Yeah, let's see, I think this is it. Here we go. All their people are on this side. So if you make that, if you get that handoff, all it is a foot race for you into the end zone. So look at that. There's nobody out here. That play would have worked. So you've got to focus. But more importantly, you have to learn to take that handoff correctly. Again, left the same kids on the field because we only ran 2 plays. Great play by Ty. Great play by Ty. So good pursuit. I like the fact that as soon as they handed off, Ty went in and attacked him. Paul's making a nice pursuit. We've got Beckett over there ready to make the play. So all around good play. Point out they were blocking on that, so we will fast forward a bit. About 7 minutes left, maybe a little bit less. Okay, we got one handoff there. Yes, that play doesn't work too well for him. So again, I like the fact that even though it was a handoff, our safeties were back. Kelton came up to make a play on the ball, but nobody was deeper than their deepest kid. So really, really good plays. Fast forward, fast forward. Let me show you something. Look how deep our safeties are, which is great. I like it. This kid really had a good arm. Very easy for the kids, the safeties, to come up. If they were playing up here, like the other team played against us, makes it very easy for the offense to score with a pass. Handoff, looks like it's the old triple reverse. Can't say I've ever seen that. But look, Dane did a great job staying home. It would have been easy for him to follow the play over here. Did a great job staying home and pulling the flags. All right. All right. What I'm doing here, parents, if you didn't know or notice, this is the end of the game. There's only 46 seconds left. I wanted to give this team some more opportunity to score. So what we did, I talked to the referee. We purposely kneed it 3 times in a row just to give them an opportunity to score. And I'll explain that here in a minute. So what I don't believe, and it really depends, frankly, on the other team we're playing, but in this team, they seem to be pretty good kids. Coach was a good kid, and no reason to rub it in their face. You could tell the kids were getting a bit discouraged, so that's why here I'm going to fast forward. I'm going to fast forward it through this, but we just need the ball 3 times. So we'll fast forward. He's going to do the same thing. Same thing. I talked to the refs, so they had about another 46 seconds to score. So the very first play, I think they ran a pass play. Let's see. Or a run. Dane makes a nice pull. All right, so we're going to fast forward. So this is, you saw everyone run back in a huddle, and your kids may have explained this to you over the course of the last day. But what I asked them to do is to allow the other team to score. And the only reason I did that is just, you don't want to beat a team down so bad where they just aren't having fun. So you're going to see on not just this play, but also the extra point where we had, hey Kelton, we had opportunities and we could have very easily pulled their flags, but we wanted to let them have a little bit of fun here. So let's see what happens. Okay, so this was another pass. I don't know why they did it, but they did. So this is their 3rd down. I think they learned that they probably should just run the ball, and you'll see what I mean here. We had the opportunity to pull their flag. I just told the kids to let them go. All right. So Paul could have pulled there, could have pulled there, could have pulled there, could have pulled there. Good acting job by Patrick. So in the end, they scored 7 points on us. We let them score that time, but it was really for the benefit of the kids. Coach appreciated it. I know the kids did as well. So we're going to line up for an extra point, and you'll see the same thing happen here. So, a lot of this is about sportsmanship. Sometimes you'll play against teams that aren't good sports, and coaches aren't good sports, and you won't see this out of us if that's the case. But in this case, there were good kids that we were playing against, and it keeps them positive and hopefully coming back playing hard for next week. So great job, great game, 4-0, and hopefully this helps you and your kids. I know it certainly helps Braden. Thanks.